We back.
Yo no cambié, que los bolsillos me crecieron, bro. Nunca me conformé. Busqué estar en otra posición. La glow me la enganché y me dio poder así como el reloj. Con el brillo nada más, compré 3 kilos y me soltaron 2. Viré para atrás con el recibo y está contento el flow.
Back,
Me fui en un
baby,
viaje
what
y la
up?
humildad siempre está conmigo. Los que querían pisotearme le pasamos el tro. Si me caí me levanté, nadie me levantó. Yeah. Ahora
What up,
pasamos
Yolanta?
por la mano con la guicar. No me la daban y ahora me la quieren quitar. Por eso cuando los pillo los pongo a brincar. Y no confío en nadie, solo en el de arriba. El que me cuida, que la fama no te. Tomé decisiones que dolieron, ya las superé. Sonreír me salió caro, que mucho lloré. Yo les regalé la carrera y al final se la quité. ¿Y qué van a hacer? Y yo soy el más claro en la calle, hueputa. Yo canté en Kawaii en lloré. Y el que piense que me viré.
Yo, what up, Yolanta Snacks? You don't like the Spanish music? What's going on, man? You killing my vibe right now, bro. What happened? We just getting it started, my brother. Normalmente no hablo en el español. Hace mucho tiempo que estuve en Cuba. I'll lower it down for you, brother. Lower it down for you. What up, everybody? Welcome to Gallop Run Season 1, Week 2 qualifiers. What it do? Let me get this out the way. Hold on. Let me just post that up. What up, Jolanta? You got a few horses here today? What you doing, man? I usually see you on major day, trying to get the major purse. What up? You ain't here today? You ain't here with the crew? Is you with the crew or nah? Is you with the shits or nah? Let me know. What it do though, my boy? Happy for you to be here. Brown. Let me just send out the noti. Cause you know they like to play with the numbers. They like to play with the numbers, you know what I mean? Hey, if you haven't hit subscribe yet, Jolanta, make sure you do that now. I have law. Why? I mean, I didn't say I don't like I have law. No te entiendo, güey. Where you from, Jolanta? Where you from? Look at law Y. Law Y. Okay. I'm gonna look at law Y. See. Law Y. See, horses, law Y. Okay, right third firm. What it do with this one? Okay, 3 starts in a row with a dub. 83, 89, 88. Nice little stars out of the law from Trucker Dog Stables. But why? Out of you, you know? Nice. It's the first one that it makes that is pretty good or what? Let's see. I guess, yeah. The first one that's pretty good. This one was pretty okay. This one is the best one for sure. What up, though? Norway, look at the stats. 8 wins from 11. Yep, I see them. You're on a roll, bro. 9. Has won at 9 and 11, too. And the Rising Stars against the SS minuses, huh? Killing those SS minus. Shout out to you, brother. Okay, with a little nice morning line at 11. Not bad, bro. Got a lot better morning line than these other folks. That's fire. Got going on. We got race 1 closing in. Just closed. So favorite was number 4, Beer 30. Beer 30 with the favorite there by a dollar. It's a sick S plus horse waiting for next season. Yeah, hopefully it can maintain that streak. It's pretty strong so far, so I don't see why not. The law, or what was it? Law Y. Yep, law Y. Law Y. Out of D law. D law and but Y made law Y. Auto tune. Yeah, shout out to you, Jalantas. Unfortunately, this is not a right third series. But we'll be looking out for your horse in the Rising Stars, man. When the pots are a little bit more juice in the pools, we're able to um go ahead and make some bets there. So we'll be able to snag it up from Norway. Shout out to you, bro. My wife's mother was married to a guy from Norway. His last name was Fiska. 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 Shout out to you. Shout out to you, my brother. When I read your name, I read it as Carol G. Eh, Carol Groff. Shout out to you, brother. Shout out to everybody watching. Shout out to everybody that joined the races, man. You guys are the real MVPs. I don't know if you have one, Jolantas, but everybody pretty much chipped in. Shout out Philly Shell. Shout out Beetlejuice. Shout out Moon Ranch. Shout out everybody, man. Shout out Orange Valley as well. Hardwood, Flockter, Hydra Legion, Dark Ranch, Cadet Racing, Northwest Caballos, Dirt Leg with the favorite here. I was gonna say I like mines, but I don't have enough stars on the firm, and it is a fast, so I won't get that bonus. But I'm pretty fast. I kind of wish I put the other horse in here and then left this one out, but hey, here we are. Just hoping for the best. Um, Gaucho got in here at the last minute. I made sure to message a few of the stables to increase that participation. But we here, baby. If anybody wants to come up and chat it up, let me know. We will be. What up, big boss? Moon Ranch, you know I gotta shout you out, brother. What up? What up? Weird name probably from the west. I don't know, but yeah, Fiska was the last name. Ivar, the first one. Um, what else? All right. Bruh. Um, Moon Ranch, what up, man? Trying to win some money today. I have only in 1 hour. Yeah, I can talk. Not sure how good Mike is on this old laptop. All right, all right. We could bring you up. We could bring you up, brother. That's not a problem. Um, Give me 1 second. What we could do is the PFL Discord. It has a hosted events. I believe we can. Hold on. Let me see. See. Let me see if I could go up there. Audience, no. There's a way that we could do it. Give me a second. Speaking. How did I do it? Request to speak. No, it wasn't a request to speak. We could set up a little call. Don't worry. Give me a second. Just trying to see if I could do this other way. That way it's real seamless. Hosted events. Damn, how did I do it last time? Request. Ah, there you go. I'm up there now. Let me know if you want to come up there in that channel and the hosted events in the Discord, my boy. Yeah, it's not on. You're gonna be on YouTube because I will be putting the audio feed into YouTube. But we'll be in Discord, just talking like a regular Discord call in the hosted events. If you want to join in, I'll be there. Moran says, all good. Not a great season. Couldn't podium the graded premier races. I miss making a few $100s with A plus when S minus. You're missing the allowance concept of the whole thing. Yeah, I didn't have any on Discord. The PFL Discord, there's a hosted events channel. You could just join there and then I'll bring you up. If you want to write your Discord name, I forgot. I don't know if we've had Discord conversations before, Delantas, but I can invite you if you just type in your Discord name. I can send an invite. I've been lucky with S grade in low showdown stakes. I miss A plus in stakes. Yeah, I mean we miss everything in stakes, you know. That way we can make whatever. But here we are, baby. This one starts in 2 minutes, so good luck again to everybody that joined. I don't think the silks for me are gonna change for this race, but probably for the other ones, I'll probably still wear the blue ones that I was wearing, but I went with the yellow ones. They're kind of fire. I'm not gonna lie. This is the logo from the Puerto Rico baseball team for the World Baseball Classic. I just took it from online and pasted it on there. Strong Viking 66. Strong Viking 66. Give me 1 second, hold on. Strong Viking 66. Make sure I'm spelling it right. Hold on. Let's see. Strong. I got you, bro. Right here. Boom. I send it to you. You're in the voice channel. You're in the wrong one. There's one above it. One above it. You're on the wrong channel, my boy. So just go to the one above it and you'll be able to join me in the hosted events. And then we'll be able to talk and whatnot. I know when you get that sorted out. Race 1 is about to kick off though. Hopefully we get we've been racing this, we bought this horse. Well, it's about to kick off, so good luck everybody. In the first. Delanta Snacks, you still gotta switch over. Gotta switch over to the other chat. And they're off. My silks were changed. We got off to a good start. We were not last. That's a good thing. Black Full Moon does get off to a quicker start though. And Gerudo Valley and Hazel Girl get in there as well. Here comes Cole Gal in there as well. It's Just Sneaky and Beard 30, the favorite. As they go into this one and only turn is Hardwood and Hazel Girl, followed by Dark Ranch and Hydra Legion racing in third. And I'm in third now myself. I'm gliding out here, people. But it's all black, full moon, taking advantage of everything and taking the lead here as they pass the 3 furlong mark. They're coming home, and it's black full moon opening up about 2 or 3 over Hazel Girl. Here comes the rest of the field as they pass the 4 furlong. She's trying to hold on, black full moon, but on the outside is Gerudo Valley. Gerudo Valley taking over the race. Beer 30 coming up for second, just sneaking in for third for Hydra Legion Racing. Yeah, the fast was not good enough for me. Fast was not good at the end. You see how I lost ground there at the end? It's my distance, but the roll did not go my way. We're right there. We're about 2 lengths behind the leader. About 2.5 lengths behind the leader. Finishing here. Not a bad finish. We just didn't we have no stars in firm, so we knew we were cooked on that end. It is what it is. We knew we were cooked. And we needed that good. We needed that good. I'm gonna post another 76, 77. Just watch. 76, 77. Give me a second. Yeah, you're not in the right one, Jalantas. You're in the bottom channel. You gotta go to the look at your messages. I send you a message with the wooty woo. Oh, there you go. You're in the audience. Bam. Invite to speak. There you go, Papa. Family just got here
What
from.
is up with everybody?
What is up, bro? What it do?
If you do not know the way, I will show you the way. That is the way of the Ugandan warrior.
Oh man, Uganda, Wakanda forever. What up, bro? What up? What up?
I be good, bro. What about yourself?
I'm good, man. Enjoying my Saturday night. Entered a few horses here and there. See what comes of it, but yeah, just chilling, man. How's the
I just
horses treating
taking
you?
out my African accent. No, more it's that Jamaican accent right now. You know, I'm switching in between both of them.
Oh, okay. You got all the sauces. I hear you. I hear you. Jolanta, what's up with that horse? How you get that horse? How you came up with that horse? Talk to me about that right dirt horse you have that has won 8 out of 11.
Oh, about Law Y? Yeah, no, it's just yeah, it's just a breed. It's nothing special, man.
N- Um, but talk to me. I
Listen, are there two of you guys or what? Which is live and which is a recording?
What you mean? You're live right now, so if you have the recording on, if you have the YouTube on, then you're gonna listen to yourself and you're gonna listen to me. But if you
Which
just
one comes first?
this one, the one you're on right now, the phone call, the hosted
Oh,
event.
okay. All right. Yeah, 'cause I had
Yeah,
to
you
turn the
could.
sound down on the
Yeah. On the
background.
YouTube, you could just turn it off on the YouTube. I could put we could share screen. I could share the screen here and stuff like that, so you can see what I'm doing, so you can feel like you're in the show or whatever. But
No, no,
um,
it's fine. It's not an issue.
but
Whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I like it's 2 a.m. here. I'm gonna go to sleep, so it's just I was just checking. I was just doing some stuff on X, just posting some stuff. I'm trying to post some stuff about a breed because I want to get some breeds from a horse. I didn't get a lot of breeds last time, so I reduced the price and yeah,
Okay, okay. You mean like a stud on the breed
yeah,
page?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Stud.
What's the name of the stud? I'll check it out right now.
Yeah, it's called. Hang on one second. Got a few. Family Blood.
Family Blood. Check it out. Family Blood. Okay, out of looks like it's out of Bloodlet. Bloodlet triple S minus
Yeah,
start horse. Got the SS plus from it looks like that high dad start. And you said you got a
yeah.
few covers last month. It looks like you got two from the
Yeah,
outside.
I got too greedy on the price because everybody was reducing their prices at the end, and I wasn't paying attention. So I probably should have put it at minimum or maybe 5K, and I didn't. And obviously, it was priced too high, so I only got two.
Gotcha. So do you wish there were like more changes allowed to the pricing, or what do you think about the pricing
Oh
going
yeah, it
right
would have
now?
been great if you could change it after, right? Like if you, but I don't know what's the main reason behind it, but it's like. So I mean, if I could have changed it after, I would. And so now I just put it minimum and see. I mean, there are a million new 3-year-old studs, right? So there's going to be huge competition for this month's breed, and I'm happy if I just get any breeds at all.
Oh,
It's a
that's right.
+1 subgrade. It has SS minus both on heart and temper. There are not a lot of SS minus horses RDF that has that actually, but I think it's been overlooked. But as I said, probably the price was a couple of K too high last season. So I hope maybe it will get some more this season.
For sure, for sure. Now,
If not, I'm gonna breed it. I mean, I have a few I can breed it with, and that will only cost me like 2K. So breed it.
and let's see. And last month you bred it and it gave you the S plus here, the filly. What goes into your mindset when you're going to breed? What are you basing it on winning history? Are you basing it on? I heard you talk about it's a plus one or plus two in this one. Are you basing it on the?
It's a plus one. I look a lot at the subgrades, but to be honest, it's not always that way because like the best horse I ever had, like SS minus horse, which is now like a stud, right, retired.
Okay,
It's like a -3 subgrade or whatever. It doesn't look good at all like after, but it won the champion, it won the major, right? So it can't be that bad. But it's and it got a few breeds in the beginning just because of its winning history, but it doesn't always when you get the reveal, it's not always, it doesn't always add up.
it doesn't always. Yeah, sometimes you see. For example, I know I'm in LT, and I saw last month, I believe, Givens won the um the stair, and the horse had S minus in both start and speed. So,
Mhm. Yeah.
and it won against other
Yeah,
like
exactly. So
great S
I
plus
mean, you
horse.
you probably don't need the start and speed that much for the stair, but still, it should affect it in some way.
Yeah,
Recently, I've been trying to. For me, temper is probably the most important stat of them all. So I try to avoid getting breeding with temper like with SS minus horses that I'm going to end up with an S or an S plus in temper.
mm-hmm.
I feel that that's for me anyway. I prefer like a stable horse, so I know what I've got instead of a horse that can run a low 40 well in the 44s and the 4 furlongs, and then the next race it will run at 46. It's like I prefer a horse that you know what you're going to get from it.
So you prefer mostly temper on the horse, and you built a great stable throughout the. I don't know if you had noticed or you were oblivious to it, but when you were entering those you remember entering the making the grade races at all back in the day and those type of races.
Probably, I don't. I mean, I've had my stable has been quite. I've had like from Bs to S pluses. So yeah, I remember those races. Yeah, they were quite good betting races. I seem to remember. It's probably 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 seasons ago, right? Something like that.
Yeah, yeah, and that's where I got to know kind of your stable and how good it was and coming up. So that has been your kind of your staple of your stable, just focusing on that temper or focusing on breeding with studs that have good temper, and obviously stars. How do you feel about stars?
You know, I still really don't feel that anybody's really cracked it because sometimes I feel like it doesn't make a difference at all. And like sometimes I feel that if I've got a firm horse and the
Mm-hmm.
going comes up good, and I've got a firm horse with 3 stars at firm, and there are other horses with like 1.5 or 2 stars that
Mm-hmm.
should have that is better for them. Like the 3 stars isn't always the best, even if it's like not raining. If you see what I mean. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
It's
I don't focus as much
Mhm.
like on the going stars. The last bracket because if it comes up yielding, I feel it's an advantage to only have like half a star or 1 star.
So you think a horse performs better if it has less stars, even though
If it comes up yielding, it seems that way, yeah.
it seems okay, all right, and
Well, that's what
mhm.
I've noticed.
Yeah, yeah, no, and every time I notice something, I see something else
I've heard
different. Maybe
others. I've heard others say it too. It's not just me. So
no, 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 and I've seen it. I've seen it. I know exactly what you're talking about. When it comes yielding, it's kind of like they know that's their race type. You know what I mean? Like this is your time to shine, and they just perform better. I don't know why it is. Um, Also, you see LDF going into LTS. You know what I mean? When they get that good ground.
eso no te entendí. Tienes que decirme otra vez.
The LDS, I'm sorry, the
Ah,
LD
LDS, yeah.
LDF
Okay, I
LDF
get you.
horses sometimes go to LTS when it's good ground. I know Driney has made
Oh, really?
a
Well,
a
I
boatload of
I, I didn't
money.
know. I haven't seen that because I hardly have any horses in that caliber or in that I hardly have any left horses at all, not at the higher levels. So
Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah,
it's
but
always
that's
been about the RDs.
the RDs. Yeah, that's tough up there. How do you feel about the SS? Are you gonna breed with it, or are you preparing to like make a
The
move on?
SS, the one
Yeah,
that's running now, es
yeah,
una mierda, güey.
yeah. You think so?
No es bueno.
No,
¿No miraste caballo mío que ganó 8 veces en 11 veces?
no, 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 no. You gotta tell me.
Low Y? Low Y is to beat that SS horse twice, and it's an S plus.
Dang, I haven't even
Showed you the
followed it.
horse. You probably didn't notice. You probably didn't notice, but
No,
the
no.
only SS that's running or like in the game right now has been beaten twice in a row by Law Y, and it's been beaten like by a lot. Been beaten by
Wow,
like a second.
wow. So yeah, that just
So
makes
the
me
only SS in the game is called League of Their Own, right?
yeah. Tombstone,
Probably know
Tombstone,
it.
Tombstone. Yep, yep.
Exactly. And poor old League of Their Own, it's not in the league of its own when it's running against Law Y. Then it's League of the look at the other horse's ass, which is mine. Mirando el culo. Mirando el culo ese. ¿Viste?
I hear you, bro. That's
¿Tú me
crazy.
entiendes, no? ¿O no?
Yo te entiendo,
¿Entiendes
papi.
o no?
That I
¿Español
told.
es malo o qué?
No, 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 papi. Tú sabes que aquí somos 100 por 35. No le vamos a bajar a nadie. Y aquí estamos con los que son. Con Yolanta Snacks. Papi, estamos con los dueños
¿Pero estás
de Low White.
sorprendido de cómo que hablo o qué? ¿Tú piensas que los
No
noruegos
me
normales hablan como yo?
no me sorprende lo que como tú hablas o lo que está de lo que estás hablando.
Hablo vos.
De los dos, de bueno, de como tú hablas, no, tú tienes todos los lenguajes, papi. Tú fuiste a una escuela, yo no sé dónde. Tú fuiste a una escuela católica, ¿viste, papá? Eso es lo que yo creo ahora
No,
mismo.
claro que no, yo soy noruego, no hay escuelas de católicos aquí. Vivimos en la nieve y el invierno, no, no
En
tenemos
lo-
nada de eso.
eh, ¿Qué frío vas ahí? ¿Cuál es la temperatura ahora mismo ya?
Ahorita,
Ahorita mismo.
como, como 5 grados bajo cero de Celsius.
Uf, no, no, no,
Es
papi.
Celsius, yo no sé qué es en Fahrenheit, no
Oh,
tengo idea.
man. No sé tampoco,
Lo
pero ya
contamos así.
cuando está bajo cero es bajo cero donde sea. Eso no importa. Puede ser inglés, español,
Bajo
chino,
cero, es normal, es
normal.
normal,
Coño, ¿y cuál es la...?
normal.
Mira, te voy a preguntar algo. Yo aquí, yo estoy en Florida y a veces tengo frío y necesito un jaque para trabajar. ¿Cuál es la mejor marca para un jaque en condiciones frías? Que tú me digas.
Ah, yo no sé, Canadá Goose quizá.
Canada Goose. Canada Goose.
Mm,
I like it.
Canadá Goose.
Ivy Enterprise está ganando aquí. Ivy Enterprise is winning the second race right now, trying to hold on from Mukatil, BMH, and Good Upbringing, but cannot do it. It's all Ivy Enterprises and Turbo Pixel. Giddy up, what up? Giddy up. ¿Te gusta Giddy up? You use Giddy up, Jolanta? Or do you do any claimers at all? Or how do you feel about claimers too? I'm picking your brain. I know
Ah,
I don't got you for a long time. No te tengo mucho tiempo, so te estoy haciendo todas las preguntas a la misma vez, mala mía.
yeah, no problem. No, I'll be quick. No, the claimers, I used to do quite a bit of them, but I haven't had any time because, well, it takes too much time to like check out all the horses and see if you're going to claim something. And this season, I don't really have any horses that I want to run in claimers. I'm just going to save them until they're 3 and retire them, the ones that, can't cut the mustard, because I'd rather retire them and maybe breed them than just give them up for 800 Derby or 1200 Derby or whatever.
Gotcha, gotcha. Now, what decides in your eyes if it cuts the mustard or not? What does it look like for you as for a 2 year old? Is it morning lines? Is it just performance overall? How many races do you give a horse when you start discovering?
I just look at the times. I don't care. Well, also morning line a bit and times. I don't care about really or fleet figures and stuff. I don't care much about that. I only look at the times.
Okay, so you're a big believer in
And,
times,
and,
not
and to
fleet
be
feet.
honest, and what sorry, I just want to add that it would be really cool if the game would add like a feature with like records for the tracks and stuff, and who holds the records, and that would be really
Yes,
cool
yes,
because the
yes,
track
yes.
records, man.
Yeah, no, for each race that you're in, like who holds the record for that distance and
Yeah,
whatever
just you
that's.
can they could just put it
Yep,
up on the right side, the track
yep.
record and who holds it or something. That would be really interesting.
That would
It
be
would
really,
add
really
an extra
dope.
feature to the game, and you'd see how far away your horses are to the track record.
Yeah, that would be really, really dope. I hope. I know Bryce usually jumps in and hears some tidbits here and there, but I'll definitely mention it to him. We got
Yeah, please do because that would be so easy. That's like just a tiny little feature.
Yeah,
Track
and
record.
they're mentioning on the chat, Siberian says Gap Data doesn't Gap Data have that. I believe they do have the rankings. Everybody has the rankings, but to have it on the
Probably they do
website,
on Gap Data, but not everyone is so
yeah,
kind of into the stuff that they check all of that stuff because I don't I never go into Gap Data. I'm hardly ever into Discord either. I just play the game and that's it.
you play the game and that's it. You heard it here, baby. Puts his head down and just wins. Jalanta snacks, bro. So law wide, do you have any 3 year olds going this year?
I do. I have but I basically only have one that can win this year or no, not win probably, but can do okay in a major. and that's running in 30 minutes, I believe. It's an RDF sprinter, and its name is Camus Gray Wave. That's the only chance I have for a good result in a major this year.
Cayman's Greyway. I'm looking for it right now. Okay, SS minus RDF 86 fleet figure. Wow, it's getting higher and higher every time I see
Speed
these.
figures they don't really mean anything, to be honest. The last race it ran a 90 fleet figure, but the
Mm-hmm.
time is only 44.96. 44.96 is a decent time at four lengths on good going, but you know the absolute best they can get it down to 44.50 or something like that.
Is this something, the time thing, that you have like kind of put in your head, or you studied so hard that you kind of know exactly kind of the ballpark
Yeah,
already? Hmm.
I know. Basically, I can see from a time, and of course, since I'm so RDF focused,
Mm-hmm.
because the times are totally different from dirt and from turf. You know, the times on turf are much faster, but I don't have any really strong RTF horses or LTF. I don't
Mm-hmm.
have any strong turf horses at the highest level, so I'm basically only focused on the dirt times.
Gotcha, gotcha. But that's again for the people that are listening and are probably new to the game. That's probably something you want to focus on, and throw in your tool bag again to make sure that you're staying up to date with everything. Not just taking a look at fleet figures if that's your thing. My man Jolanta Snack does not believe in them. I don't believe in them because I've seen a horse pop a 60 something in one race, and the next race is running an 86, 87. So it could be something like temper or something. I don't know. Something happened, and it's just going off. So could be yielding. It wouldn't, So like I, like he said, maybe focus more on times, and it'll be a more accurate thing. I know in previous AMAs they've talked about, or they've asked Paul like, hey, why don't you just do fleet figures based on time? You know what I mean? Like like pretty much what you're saying. Like how close was it to being a good time, and then you just put some mechanism in there. So I think just putting the record will suffice for now. But hey, I don't know what's in the future. What do you want to see in the game besides that? What else would you like to see? Any changes you want to see besides that one, Jolantis?
Yeah, pro like usually when I play the game and there are things that you know that I've been thinking should be changed, but like right now when you're asking me on the spot,
Mm-hmm.
I just can't like I can't remember. But well, first of all, we need more players, man. We need to grow the game. We have a great product, but the game is, you know, kind of hard for new players, and I don't know. Like I've seen plenty of these videos where Ian and Bryce that were talking about like marketing and trying to bring new players and talking about Japan and whatever. But we need a product that can work like for everyone, and it's a complicated game to get into in the beginning. So I don't know exactly how to onboard it, but we need new players because you can look at the you know the number of races being run every month, every season, and it's not exactly going up, is it?
Yeah, I think they went up this month because of the Seeker promotion. I know a couple of the people have been coming in, but yeah, it has been a steady decline before that, for quite a few seasons, and they've been trying a few things here and there. What has been the best thing that I think the best thing that worked for me, and I think it got a lot of buzz, was that Kentucky Derby Superfecta. I think that brought a lot of eyeballs in, and like doing stuff like that, like will bring more eyeballs to the game. I don't know. I heard a lot of stories of people just being like, "Oh, I saw everybody posting that Superfecta, and I wanted to, have a ticket or something in the game, And then
I
they got it.
like I like the new I like the new jackpot that's come out with the ore. Um, I'm just wondering, you know, if it's if it will be too hard to hit it the first time because it's 1 from 20,000. But of course, if in a season it's like I don't know how many races is run in a season, but if it's now like 300 per day or something, you would think in a couple of seasons it would have to hit, right? Because it should hit in 20,000 races, right? So that
Yeah,
would be interesting.
yeah. I heard people saying it's gonna take like probably 6 seasons just to be in the
6
ballpark.
seasons.
Yeah, I heard
Oh,
something like
okay.
that. But
So
hey,
I was actually discussing that thing with a friend of mine who used to play the game maybe like half a year ago, that it would be cool if there was some sort of jackpot like that you could actually win, and then there would be more players who would play it because of that.
mm-hmm,
And
mm-hmm.
maybe I mean everything that brings something extra is needed to to get new players in and to keep it interesting. Personally, for me, my stable is actually doing well. It's been doing quite well for many seasons, but so I'm more, I'm just thinking of the future of the game because I'd like to keep playing the game forever, man. But it doesn't. It's not going to work if the revenue and everything goes down every season. I mean, they've already switched the prizes of the older horses from Derby to Crown, and the Crown token is obviously not doing well. And that's my main issue with the game. I like the game the way it is. I don't need a lot of changes, but it doesn't help if me and a couple of others are the only ones who like it, right?
Yeah, for sure. We need more people in the game, man. And in Gallop Run, I was trying to get with PGA and trying to do something like that, like a jackpot where at least we have some sort of incentive to like keep coming back and something that grows. Um, I think we were thinking something like somebody has to win 3 races, a stable has to win 3 races within the 3 weekends that we qualify, and they'll be eligible to hit the jackpot if they win the final. You know what I mean? But if they don't hit the final, then it just rolls over, kind of thing. But it's kind of hard to do it because there's some dev work involved, and there's other things going on. So it will have to be something that I have to take on my shoulders, and that's kind of difficult. And I don't want to do that right now. We're gonna promote it and see where it goes, but I just don't know how much support I'll get if we start doing something like that, because what I was thinking was doing like a funding round first, just to go ahead and have everybody know that there will be something to play for at least the first season, and then it just keeps on rolling over, based on entries or whatnot. So that's something to keep an eye out for. I ain't want to give out the details, but since we're touching up on it, um, we'll give out more details later. Do you ever Are you ever planning to switch over to any other archetypes, or is it just RD for you, ride or die?
I started with the RD because they were probably the cheaper ones, or it was easier to get into because there were more of them, and they were easier to breed.
Mm-hmm.
As the seasons have passed, I tried a few horses with the left turf, no, our turf, or one of them, whatever. And of course, I've bred a couple of RDS horses, but they're not like really strong yet. But no, no, definitely. I've been looking at the sales pages several times a week to try to find some good breeding horses on the other archetypes. But I haven't found anything that I think is priced correctly, at least not to my liking. So I really don't have. I think I have a couple of fillies with the right turf that I'm going to try to breed with the S minuses to get an SS minus or a few.
Mm-hmm.
But it's basically just that. I have plenty of those horses on the lower tiers, but they're never gonna. It would take forever to try to breed them into a really good horse. So they just. I have a few of the lower. I mean I run all my horses that can run from SS minus to A, but every season there are like less and less of them. I mean, I used to breed so many horses, and as many people here were doing, probably breeding like I was breeding over 100 horses at one point, and it's just too much. I'm just one person. I have other things to do. I already probably spend 2 or 3 hours a day on this game, and that's with racing maybe 40, 50 horses a season. So I'm trying to get into other archetypes. It's just I haven't found good enough horses that I want to purchase.
Gotcha, gotcha. Do you have a an archetype that you think there's the biggest opportunity in, like something that's kind of lacking? I know a lot of people have been talking about LDS lacking a little bit. Everybody's waiting for the next Tutbury LDS 9 star horse. LTS I know was hot for a minute. Everybody wanted to switch, and I think everybody's been making the switch over very nicely, and it's very strong out there. What do you think is the one archetype besides RDF that you think it's has the most potential for somebody when they're starting off right now?
To be honest, I think you just have to. I haven't studied it that much, but you probably just have to go and see which of the ones that have the lesser entries, the less horses, where you don't need that many points to qualify for like majors and stuff, which is probably something I should do. But the way I've been playing it, I've had like enough to do on my own plate, with the horses that I have, and I haven't started to look at that stuff even because I haven't found any good horses. Because if for me to get into that, I need a couple of good females so that I can breed, right? That's the only way I'm gonna get into a new archetype. And right now, I only have basically RDF forces, a few on the higher scale. I have a couple of fillies on the RTF, I think, but it's not really. I have one okay filly from the RTF that I've had one breed with, I think, so far, but I haven't had none of them that's only 0 years old, so it can't race yet. And that is a subgrade. That's a subgrade -3, right? But like that's the best I have. So
Yeah,
to answer your question, I think you got to do some research before to try to find out where is it easier to break in, and I haven't done that really. So.
gotcha, gotcha. The race three popped off, and we had trawlers winning the race. He's a big LDF stable. He wins with an S horse. So an S horse wins the S plus max race. No half stars, and Cat Claw came in second and third. Limit, I don't know if you ever heard of Limit, but they got some fire. I haven't seen those the silks before, but I really like what he did there with the silks. I gotta check those out. An S horse
You know,
wins.
trawlers is sorry, trawlers is such a smart owner. He's picked up so many horses from me on claims, and I've gotten horses from him on claims, and he's bought them back and claimed them back, and he's a smart guy, whoever he is.
Yeah, I think trawlers and Dryney are very good friends, and they're two of the best stables, and they run massive operations, and they know how to race, and they got good racers for sure. Um, Limit is a new stable, just joined on the 28th. But they got one of I think, probably the best silks right now in the game. Put the little image on the side, kind of looking like a polo. It looks so clean. Probably the best style that I've seen from this little whatever, whatever.
Limit.
Yeah,
See, I don't even know
LYMIT.
what these Gallop run races. I haven't really,
Yeah.
since I don't have any left dirt horses. I don't really know what they are even. So.
Yeah, no, it's just for left horses, S plus max, 3 year olds and up. Um, every Saturday or the first 3 Saturdays of every season, we do qualifiers. So if you win, you're pretty much in. to the free rolls, which are pretty much uh, the day of the Derby, the Kentucky Derby, which is that last Saturday of the season, right after the Derby. It's 7 furlong for the sprint, $200 up for in free roll money in there, and then we also have an 11 furlong for the stayer, $200 in there as well. So um, yeah, but it's only for LD right now. Only for LD.
That's
Maybe if we get
probably why I haven't noticed them. But if I get an LD, I'll check it out.
yeah, for sure, bro. I know you have to go. I don't want to keep you up all night, man. I know it's like 2, 3 a.m. You said over there. I'm gonna keep it rolling over here with
Yeah,
the
it's
Gallop.
2:45 a.m.
Woo!
Probably since I've already stayed up this long, I'm probably gonna watch my two sprint qualifying races
Mm-hmm.
for the stakes, and then I'm gonna go to sleep. So,
Which let's see here. You're not in that one. Hold on. I'm
and the
looking
one
at.
is in 25 minutes, and the other one is in 30 minutes. It's the stakes TTC sprint qual. Yeah, 5 furlongs. There, I got my horse that I mentioned to you earlier. That
Mm-hmm.
you looked at, famous Gray Wave. So I think it's a good horse. It has like 7.5 stars and whatever, but I'm never quite happy with the morning line odds on it. It seems like it's sort of just behind where it needs to be. So
How about Mailbox Family Shock?
well, it's racing in the no it's only won 3 races, including a maiden, some which doesn't count apparently. Yeah, I actually no, it's around the same. It's the same level, probably a little bit weaker. So I don't think I will manage to get it to qualify for the. Or there are so many big races in those qualifications that cost a lot of money, and to spend like a 6K Derby on a race and you don't finish in the podium, it sort of hurts your hurts your budget. So to be honest, I don't think any of them are quite up to it. But I'm gonna try to get Camus into the finals. The other one is probably, well, it's probably just gonna go into studying next season. I'll get the reveal. Yeah.
Gotcha, gotcha. Let me see here. Just trying to find it again. What time is the race? Found the other one.
Well, the time it doesn't matter. Well, here it will be 3:10 a.m., but for you, it's obviously something else. It's in it's 11 minutes left to pick. Yeah, that was also a thing I wanted to mention to you when you were asking about like changes and stuff. Like the
Yeah.
gambling aspect of the game has not worked, right? You need these races to be a part of the big casinos that are out there that already have multiple virtual sports competitions. Uh, I'll tell you that before I played this game, like 20 years back, I was a big player in something called race clubs. It used to be called Ladbrokes Race Clubs because Ladbrokes is one of the big betting companies in the UK, and
Mhm.
they had a horse game similar to this. It's
Mhm.
20 years back, and I still think that probably that game was better than this one. But and there's so much to learn from that game. They were running that game for 20 years, and a lot of the game was about the betting because they got all the races in on Ladbrokes. So, betting people who had nothing to do with the game at all, were not involved with the game or the horses or the owners, were betting on these races. And that's what you need. You need external money to bet on the races so you can get revenue from the races because the races are great and the product are great and the graphics on the races are quite good. Could be better. But that is a niche that needs to get tapped into somehow, like with the big betting companies like Bet365, Stake, all of the big ones. That's where the money is.
Yeah, we need Ian to sit down with one of these big companies and just get strike a deal, and we strike gold, baby. We're taking dumps in 24K toilets, man. That's the
You
dream.
know that people bet crazy money. Sorry, they bet crazy money on these virtual sports online. Just and the product isn't really even all that good. You can't see any history of the. You just have like 10 horses, and just 10 different odds and 10 different names, and that's it. No racing history, no nothing.
I mean, look at Ore. It's just numbers and blocks, and people are just like, "Hey, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna mine this, and whatever, whatever," and they run with it.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
even.
I haven't really gotten into that yet. I've looked at the lightning races, but for some reason on my computer and on my phone, you can't see the race.
Yeah, I think on mobile it works, not on computer.
Oh,
And I
okay.
think
Well, I
mobile
think I tried. I
Android.
looked at it on mobile as well, and I don't think I could see the rate. Maybe they fixed it, but
Yeah.
I don't want to put money or soul on a horse and I can't see the race. I want to see the race.
No,
Otherwise, I
that's
might as
that's
well.
that's the thing, that it doesn't even matter if you see the race or not, because it's not the horse is not. It's not based on performance of the horse. It's just
No,
random.
no, it's just a lottery. This is
Yeah.
what I'm saying, and this is what I'm saying that the product that we have in the game with like race history and breeding and all that stuff, that will be great from a betting perspective.
Oh, for
But you
sure,
need
for
people
sure.
who like to bet, and the people who are playing this game, who are breeding the horses, we're probably not really betters.
Yeah, I know I'm a better, for
I am.
sure.
But I'm not going to bet into a pool where there's no money, where I make a bet of $5 and the horse goes down to 101, right?
Yeah, that too. I mean, once the floodgates open, the floodgates would open, but it's from what I'm seeing, they're saying it's kind of hard because all the legal stuff that needs to happen, the Oregon Trail thing. I don't know if you read all of that, but it's a lot of what they call it, hoops they got to jump through in order to get it done. According to them, I stopped paying attention to it. Like I said I think I spoke about this in the general chat today or yesterday. But I just stopped paying attention to that kind of stuff because it's like it was being told, but it wasn't coming out. So it's like, why am I gonna keep asking if it doesn't come out? A lot of
Yeah,
people,
I see what I hear what you're saying,
yeah.
and probably there are a lot of rules and there are a lot of regulations and not
Mhm.
that easy to kind of onboard. But if
Mhm.
you can just if you could get some sort of a deal like this so that these
Mhm.
type of races would be featured on a big betting site, there would be so much money coming in.
So much, bro. So much. And like I said, people will bet on anything, and this has so much more substance than anything. You know what I mean? So it's like, why not this? Like, to me, it's
And
the
I would
best.
love one more thing, like just to increase, like for the visual and for the entertainment aspect. I would love if the races had like some kind of AI commentary. That would be so cool,
Oh yeah, we've
and
been
that shouldn't
asking
be
for
that
that.
hard.
Yeah, we've been asking for that a long, long time. To just say something. Just something. Where I can know it's my horse. They're calling out my horse. But no, I know we had like a little video replay. I think they took that away too.
I
When you,
saw that. I saw they were like showing that but nothing came of it. And I've heard through different AMAs and stuff or people talking on YouTube or if it was X, that a lot of players they don't think the races are very exciting anymore, so they don't even watch the races. I watch the races. I usually fast forward until the last 3 4 furlongs or something. But with commentary and stuff, and if maybe the graphics or the whole race simulator would improve because it's the same race simulator that they've been using for 3 years, and technology is always improving, and you would think that maybe in 3 years it could get better.
yeah, I think they need to add a few things, make it look a little bit better. I think a lot of updates need to come down the pipe, really, because we're just watching video after video and it looks the same. To be honest, to us, obviously to somebody new, it's gonna look brand spanking new. But if you've been here for a while, you kind of know what to expect. At least we got 2x and 4x now speed. I don't know if you checked that out, but they're off in the race 4. I know we got our good friend in the audience here on the number 3. My boy, run in the lies, number 3 for DJ Stinky Fish. What do you think about that name, DJ Stinky Fish?
It's a wicked name, man.
Gallop Run Race 4. We got 5 runners here. Some of these races were slim, but we got it. We got it over that 4 mark. Seattle Day, Hawk Duck, running the lines in there. I'm rooting for number 3. Um, do you ever, when you're looking at the races, do you correlate race video with discovery? Like if it falls off at a certain distance, do you like kind of take that into account, or what are you looking for in the races when you watch them, or you just watch them for excitement?
I think that that's just everything is totally random how the race plays out. I don't think it has anything to do with the horse's ability falls off here or does there or has a good finish. I think it's just all totally random. That's just my take.
Gotcha, gotcha.
So I just watched it for the excitement, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and that's a big thing for me. That the video doesn't match kind of like the subgrades, because like I said, I've seen horses that have no speed, no start, and they led from start to finish, which is like whoa, you know what I mean? Like what's going on here? Um,
I
but
think
yeah,
it's just, it's just a race simulator that has thousands or tens of thousands of way of just showing the race, and it's just picks one, and that's how it goes. I don't think it has anything to do with the horse's ability at all. I could be wrong, but that's just my opinion.
it's mine as well. Trust me, it's mine. Seattle Day wins it for
Now, looking at
honest
the
today.
race, looks like running the line.
Running the lights got up
Got
in
a good.
second there for Baked Thoroughbred. Shout out to Baked. So you're probably in the final, Baked. So first or second pretty much gets you in the final because it's only 3 weekends. So it's so many. There's not many races to qualify. So you don't even have to keep up with it that much. You just throw your horse in there, and if it race is good, now you got a shot in the final. So that's why I don't know why there's not more participation, but that's nor here nor there, man. I was raced what 4, 3 or 4, one of the two, 4. Man,
Seattle
who's your
Day.
biggest competition right now in RD in that division you're on?
I don't know. I feel that it changes from season to season. And as I said, like for me, this season is basically only exciting for the 2-year-olds because I have like two really good 2-year-olds that I believe can do well next season. Uh, I don't really. I know that I there GVG Genetics used to have a lot of good. I probably still does, but his name was always all over the place. So and he's bought horses from me too. I think I bought horses from him as well. He was focusing a lot on the RD. Probably he focuses on more now, but
Gotcha,
I would
gotcha.
love to focus on more archetypes. As I said, I need to find good enough mares to do it, or running running horses. But the way it is now, because the sales really have diminished a lot, anything that's good or looks half decent, nobody's selling, right? So the only thing that you sell is going to be inferior to what people already have in their stables. So you're just sort of becoming their exit liquidity. This is
Ex-
why I prefer to breed my own horses, and then that means I have to focus on the RDF archetype mostly.
That's right. That's right. And that's what I've been saying for a long time, man. Sometimes it's better to breed. A lot of people are like, oh, just buy it and claim it and this. It's like, yeah, but it's not the same. It's like I'm buying something that's inferior already to what somebody has. They're probably not selling me their best piece of their stable, and if they are, they're gonna charge me accordingly. So it is what it is.
Like if you pay a lot of attention to the claimers, like and you're willing to you have to pay up for it. Like
Mm-hmm.
last season, 2 seasons ago, I bought a horse in a 20K claimer, and it was only an S plus mare called Ledette, and that horse did so well, and I made quite a good amount of profit from it, and it had a good reveal. I'm using it for breeding, but I don't think you're going to find a good horse or good enough horse for 2.4 Derby. 5K, you could maybe pick up something decent, but like at least a couple of seasons ago, I had to go up to 20K to find something decent.
Exactly.
And
So
that's a gamble, right?
yeah, at that point
Yeah.
you're just gambling for real, for real. So, but yeah, I would suggest breeding. Who's your top RDFs? Just name me one off the top of your head that you think is gonna sell out this season coming up
Oh,
Monday.
Smokehouse for sure, but he put the price up then again. I think it's 20K now.
Smokehouse, my boy
But
Wolof put
Smokehouse, I
the
think it's
the price out. Wolof.
pardon?
That's from Wolof, right? Smokehouse.
Smokehouse is a good horse.
Hazy Hills, yeah.
And I
So,
really would like to breed. I have a horse that finished second in the major that season where Smokehouse won.
uh huh.
Because I have the mare that finished second in that race. And I would really like to breed it with Smokehouse, but I don't know if I'm prepared to pay 20K to do it.
Okay, he put it to
Because when
20K.
Smokehouse won the major, as I said, I had the second place, and it's called Cult Prince Shock. And Cult Prince Shock is a mare, and Smokehouse is the stud, obviously. But first of all, I was really disappointed in my horse's reveal. It was a -2, which was really disappointing. I have no idea how it did so well as it did, being a -2 SS minus. And Smokehouse, I think, is a +2. But I think I can make just as good a breed as I don't think you need to pay the top prices for the breeds because I think that a lot of the breeds are just random anyway. So as long as you have a decent one, better to pay 4 than 20, in my
Hmm.
opinion.
Gotcha, gotcha. Um, Wolof putting the price up. Wolof, what are we doing out here, man? I gotta talk to him. He's a good friend of the show. Let's go. Prices.
Who?
Yesterday's
Hazy
price.
Hills?
Hazy Hills. Yeah, it's owned by Wolof. It's the same thing. It's the
Who's
same.
Olaf?
Wolof the Bandito.
Where's he from?
He's from America. he's from,
Olaf. It doesn't sound like an American name.
uh, I don't know where he's. I don't know. I don't want to disrespect, but I don't know. I don't know where he's from. From my understanding, he's from the United States of America, brother. That's
Okay.
that's
All
where
I
he's
can say
from.
about Smokehouse is that last season it was charging 16
Yeah,
and it sold out in 2 minutes. So now he's charging 20.
yeah, 20. So Smokehouse is what everybody wants, huh? In RD. So nobody, you don't want to go to the horses that made some SS horses. That's not playing into your breeding at all.
I think that's just coincidence. So no, I don't really worry about that. But fair being said, Smokehouse, all the foals from last season are SS minus. So there wasn't a single S plus there. So
Wow, I don't think that has ever happened. I don't think that has ever
well,
happened.
I'm looking at the stats, and yeah, they look like they were all SS minus, every single one. Of course, it probably bred with SS minuses. You wouldn't breed a crap horse and pay 16K to breed with Smokehouse. So I
Wow,
believe that probably they were all SS minuses, maybe one or two S pluses, but majority of them were probably SS minus. But yeah, that's pretty strong. It's pretty strong.
that is crazy. I didn't even notice that. I haven't seen any horse just every breed. And it says usually you see somebody, it's a horse that popped out a few, but has a down row and just I've seen two SS minuses have the S plus. You know what I mean? I know Sten's horse had that happen last month. Very very good horse. Just bred down. I don't know why. Crazy stuff.
But with a +2 subgrade on SS minus, I mean, the chances of getting at least an SS minus is pretty high.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm actually a little bit surprised that there were no SSs, but it's probably going to happen this season.
Yeah, the
The
dad
Smokehouse.
Morpho has four SSs in the blood. The only thing is that he has the S instead of the S in the temper instead of the S plus. But everything is
Yeah,
every
well, I am a believer that if the stats of the horse has more of the, like, if it has, even if it has one S minus but has like four SSs, the chances of of the foal becoming an SS is bigger. I
mm,
don't know, but it, it seems that way to me.
yeah, it's a lot of SSs in Morpho and Smokehouse and the whole bloodline really. It's a lot of SS in there.
Morpho is
The
the
sire.
bloodline there.
Yeah, the data Smokehouse is Morpho.
Oh yeah, Morpho. Yeah, and I've got plenty of breeds with Morpho, but to be honest, hardly any of them. I don't think any of my Morpho breeds became any good.
Yeah, well,
So uh,
that that's something that I've been thinking a lot about, like how to navigate what everybody is going for to what I'm gonna have to breed with, and not to like lock myself up, you know. Because like you said, maybe you bred a lot with Morpho, and now that Smokehouse is available, maybe your best mare that you had with Morpho, if that were to have happened, now you can't breed with the best horse. So it's kind of a hard balance, you know, to manage all of that. I think it was harder at the beginning with the 101s and the non 101s. I was just looking today at a horse that I was it was like 15 years old, 16 years old, and the reason I got it is because it didn't have a 1 of 1. And I was just like, "Wow, this horse doesn't have a 1 of 1. Everybody has a 1 of 1." I was going the opposite of everybody. and, and it was like, "What the heck am I doing?" Like,
but when I look
it's
at
never me.
Morpho, like there are a few. There is one horse here that's a 4-year-old mare that's insane. It's Morpho's breed. It's called Indomorph Rise. It's got 20 wins from 40 starts.
Damn.
Uh, and it's 4 years old now and running in the HCC. So it's probably going to retire at the end of the season. But that's winning. Like it had 4 wins in a row and the HCC qualifiers here, and it's been kicking ass. So obviously with Morpho, you can get something really really good, but most of the horses of the Morphos, the breeds have not done very well when I
Yeah.
look down the list. So it's
Yeah.
sort of all in or nothing kind of.
Yeah, he had low
But
stars, so um there's always just something you can
yeah,
nitpick
that's
about a horse, you know. And there's always gonna be, hey, but he didn't have this, or he had that, or he didn't have this, or it came from this. So you never know. Like you said, it probably at the end of the day doesn't even matter this upgrades. It's just it's a good horse. It's a good horse. Like you said, a minus
well,
two is
somebody
gonna
told me
be.
that the subgrades that you see, they're actually much more advanced than that. Because that's just like if you have SS like on a subgrade, it can be a very, very low SS or very, very high SS,
Yeah,
like
but
close to SS plus or like almost
and
uh
and here we
SS
go
minus.
and here we go to the thing that we have talked about here at nauseum or whatever you call that. I'm trying to throw big words out here, but it doesn't matter if I'm in the lowest radius of SS. I'm still whatever that is. That radius or that radial should be higher than SS minus. Like
Yeah.
if I have the highest top dot SS minus, cannot be more than the lowest end SS. It just doesn't make sense in my head. Like it just
You would
doesn't.
think that, right?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
But
Like
but then yeah. Sorry, continue.
yeah, it just doesn't make sense in my head how a horse that has S start can outrun me if I have SS start or SSS minus or something like that. You know what I mean? Like there's no
Yeah.
way that it should. Like there's no way that you as an S plus should be beating an SS horse. Like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
there's
yeah. Well,
no way.
that's what I'm saying about, like, for instance, about Law Y, about the new 2-year-old that I have that I think is good. Uh, because when I get the reveal,
Mm-hmm.
I know that it's maximum gonna be like a +4
You
subgrade, right?
already know. You already know, brother. It's not gonna be nothing else but exactly than what you already there. You're not gonna see a reveal from that horse that you have not seen already.
Exactly. I'm not gonna see like 6 SS minuses
Yeah,
across the board. I
yeah,
mean, S
yeah,
plus source, right? So
yeah, yeah. No, you're not gonna see no crazy SSS minus here, SS, SS, S. You're not gonna see a morpho stat line.
no, I
It's
know what I'm gonna see. And then when you have the reveal of the SS horse that's running today, that it's been beating recently, I know that the subgrades will look much better on the SS horse. It's 2 grades higher.
yeah.
So it doesn't really make sense to me.
So to me, the whole thing that makes sense out of all of that is that there's something else in play that is driving. It's like a whole nother thing that's going on in the background because it can't be the subgrades. There's no way that anybody could tell me the subgrades, the sub. Oh, this one. I don't care about the subgrades. Like you said, like I really don't care what the subgrades are. I've seen horses that have less subgrades be horses that have higher subgrades. I've seen S pluses now be SS horses. Like that's just a fact. Like I seen it. Like
Yeah,
there's
well,
nothing.
you've only seen one because there was only one SS horse.
There's only one, but it can happen. Like when
Yeah, but it's been beaten a lot. It really hasn't done that well, to be honest,
yeah, and
compared to
it's
what you would think, right?
yeah, and
It's hardly in the plus, I think.
yeah, well, it was expected. I know a lot of people were like, they were because of what happened with SS minus. They were kind of expecting the SS not to be good till the actual population of SS starts growing and filling in. That's just been like the consensus of like going up in grade. Once everything starts filling
Yeah,
up, because I think photo finish has like some sort of capping system as to how far you could move along each season. You know what I mean? There's no.
yeah,
That's why you haven't seen an SS plus pop out. You know what I mean? But you could see an S and a whatever horse, an A plus with an A plus make a S plus. You know what I mean? You're like, what?
yeah.
What happened here? You're like, what? This A plus A plus made an S? Like what?
Have you seen that?
I've yes. There's definitely
Is
cases,
an A
and
plus and an A plus made an S plus?
maybe I'm exaggerating. I'll take that back. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but you get to places where you go from I've seen with S plus get an SS minus. That you've seen it.
Yeah, yeah. Of course,
That S
it has
what
the only way to
S
make an SS minus. The only way to make an SS minus in the beginning is with two S pluses, right? It's like,
no, that's but
yeah,
what I'm saying is now you can make an SS minus with an S plus and an S. So you're proving the point that I'm trying to make. The only way that you could do it in the beginning was stacking the two highest ones. Now that that's filled up, now you could take something higher and lower and make that same amount. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Before you can you there's just no way that you could go above it because there's nothing above it. So you can't even move past it. You got to keep on building and building and building and building, building. I think SGPN said it I think yesterday or 2 days ago, that you got to kind of fill the cup, fill the cup, fill the cup. Until that cup doesn't fill, you're not going to see a whole bunch of SS popping out. You saw one, then five, and then I don't think it's a coincidence that it's like by that it just happens like that, like boom, boom, boom. There's just no way that next month you're gonna see 100 SS horses.
Yeah, that's true.
But in a
Just
year,
I just
you
looked at my my race. My horse finished last, so it's
no way.
probably the last. Yeah, didn't do well.
Yeah, my horse finished last too in the Gallop run. We're having too
No,
much
and I
fun,
have to
man.
keep. I probably still have to keep spending money on it because I still think there's a chance that it can get to the major final, and if it like gets a really good random in the final, it could still do well, but it's gonna cost money.
Gonna cost money, man. It costs money.
But I'll get that I'll get all of that money through Law Y. So that's all good.
It's all good, bro. You got the best horse right now, beating SS horses. You can't ask for more in life, dog. You got the bragging rights.
I have the best RDF stayer at the moment. There's no
Exactly.
doubt about that.
Exactly. So
Probably these times don't say you much, but already run a sub 217 on 11 furlongs, and that's really good for 2-year-olds. They usually
nice,
don't peak their times until 3, so sometimes even 4.
nice, nice. What I'm gonna ask Giddy up to see if he can do like an extension for the website, just like Photo Finish Edge has for the weather. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm tell him, hey, bro, what's going on? Can you do this for me? Have like that's the speed widget on the race. Let's see what you did here. Oh man, you're gonna win this one? Oh shit.
No, I already saw it, bro.
Oh shit.
Terrible finish.
Oh damn. I always struggle when I see a horse like that, like go all the way up to like the cusp of leading and then just drop back. I don't know if to go forward the next race, go back one, because sometimes they like it longer when they do that pause, and sometimes they like it shorter pause as well. I know Moon Ranch is in the building. Brazil is in the area. We got people from Brazil listening and everything. What up, Elmerson? But yeah, like damn, that was a bad finish. Yeah, you finished seventh. Jesus, and those hurt. I know I entered two. I entered a 2.4 today, and then a 1.8, and I got I think last in both of them. I hurt
Yeah,
so.
that's like $60 out the window.
Yep, gone with the wind. Then I entered a couple more horses here, and they've been doing dookie, so it's not been a good night, man. Better tap in on that Cash App for show. If not, you're not gonna have a show next
How is
week.
your how is your stable stats for the month so far though?
Not good at all, man. I think I've only had
Or big
one
minus?
one profit season or two, but other than that, but I haven't. I don't have that much money to spend, so I'm not spending any type of crazy money like hundreds of thousands or anything like that at all.
That's fine.
Yeah, I've spent way. I haven't spent more than 5K. I think in a year and a half.
The
So
days are gone where I spent like the most expensive horse I ever bought, I think was 650,000 Derby.
yeah, you see, nah, my most expensive horse I bought, I believe, has been maybe um, I don't know. I want to say 16K Derby, something like
Okay.
that. You know what I mean? Like I haven't.
Back in the day when I started
Yeah.
playing, you couldn't get a B horse for that.
Yeah, yeah, I know, I know. A lot of people tell me those stories of selling bee horses for crazy amounts and just breeding to sell. Because everybody wanted
My
a
my
horse.
first filly, my first filly was a B horse. I think I paid 90 or 100K Derby for a B filly.
Damn.
Because fillies were, just to have a filly was like exclusive.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That
That's
was
good.
like almost the lowest price from a filly was like 50, 60K, and they were like shit. You know, if you wanted a good one, you needed, with stars and whatever, you needed to spend more.
The Phillies. They need to do like a big old purge. What do you think about retirement age? You think you're cool with 3 or 4? What you think?
I kind of liked it the way it was at 4. I'm not sure why they have changed it back to 3. It's obviously not gonna make the horse run. They're not gonna keep the horses running much longer, so I don't know. Maybe they just want to try to get more breeding money faster. I don't know. I don't know, man.
Yeah, Brady moved to the last 2 weeks instead of at the beginning of the season. I used to be, or the second week, I believe. There's a lot of little changes that have been going on. Um,
I think what they did with the breeding in general, with the times and stuff, is better. It's better that you, especially that the fillies can kind of race the whole season as a 4-year-old and do the high court races before they retire. That's good. But obviously the males can't. So the issue there is that there was really no point in entering the males in those races, even in the beginning, because you know that if you're planning to retire that horse because you think that you can get some breeds from it, then you know that you won't be able to run the finals. And if you can't run the finals, what's the point of running it in the qualifiers with only 90 with 10% rake? And
Only
at
five
that stage,
horses.
every horse is quite even, so you're
Yeah,
not going to make any money doing that.
yeah. That it's rough, man. It's
That's
rough.
so I'm actually against the retiring at 3, but what can you do?
Yeah, we're against retired. Ah, 3. I don't really. I had adjusted to 4. I guess I'll adjust back to 3. It really doesn't. I don't know. I'm playing like a catch up game, so that really doesn't bother me. I guess at this moment, when I start playing for what I want to play for, then I guess that'll come into play a little bit more. But right now, I'm just trying to breed up, catch up on everything, and then
What's the name of your stable actually?
Puerto Rico, POOR, the number 2, and then Rico RICO.
EOO?
Yeah, like poor, like your POOR.
Oh, you don't know how to spell Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico.
You don't know how to spell your own country. No, I'm
Yeah,
joking.
yeah, I don't know how
I'm
to
playing
spell
with
it.
you, bro. I'm playing with you.
I don't know how to spell it. I don't know how to spell it.
You don't know how to spell your own country.
I don't know, man. But I'm mainly in LD and LT, so I have a few horses. I've been to a couple
Ah, you
majors.
have some nice horses.
Yeah, I've been to a couple
You have some
majors.
nice horses there.
Yeah, I try to.
Red Dory.
I just picked that one up in a claimer, and that was one that finished last today. When I put it into the
Oh,
2.4, didn't do good. But it's a filly. And it already has the points for the claim to fame, so I was just throwing it in there to see if it popped, and it didn't pop. So
that's
now I'm just
nice.
holding.
If I would have seen this, I would have probably put a Kleeman on it, actually.
Yeah, so I
That's
could
5K
either,
claim. Yeah.
yeah, 5K. If I want to race it again in 5K, I can. But right now it's at the top of the leaderboard. So if anything, I'll race it in 7.5 and see what it does there. But I don't really have a need to race it. Maybe when the redemption run comes around, I could do a redemption run too. Maybe I could double dip 2 free rolls this month and keep it light. But that's the type of stable I have. I'm not gonna keep chasing and chasing and chasing and chasing. I give it 1 shot, 2 shots, and I'm probably done. Like most of my horses, you're gonna see probably like 20, $25 down, $30. It's not gonna be no $1,000 on one horse. You're not gonna see that.
To be
So.
honest, the times, like as I said, I usually know the times for the right dirt, but I presume that the times for the left dirt is probably similar,
Hmm.
and it needs to run faster than 2:05 It
208.
needs to get into the 202s or
209.
the 10 lengths at least.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna keep it in claim. Like I said, it has enough. I claimed it because of the Philly. It has enough points, and it won that race that I claimed it in. So it just secured that
I think
horse
it's a
for
good
the
claim. I think it's a really good claim, and for breeding, like I would, if I were you, I would probably retire this horse at the beginning of next season, and just try to breed up a better one with more stars.
Yeah, yeah, and I have a few other. I just revealed two SS minus Philly, so this will be my first month. That's why I said I'm just getting to breed up because this is my first month that I actually breed an SS minus Philly of my own. So um, this
That's
I
really
wanna.
nice. I don't think you should. Sorry, I don't think you should even run this horse anymore
No, no, that's what I'm saying.
until the final of the claim race.
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna run it probably like I said when they open up the non-winners of three. Redemption, which is like 240 Derby, and run one of those or whatever to have some fun, and I'm good. I'm going to the free roll and then retire and see what it has, you know.
You can try one redemption run, but I'm not sure it's going to cut the mustard there. But it's only $3, right?
Yeah, it's only $3, so I was just like, it doesn't matter.
Uh, no,
And
no, no,
and
no, no. No, that was a nice claim. That was a really nice claim.
yeah, there's been others that have been. I think today there's been two SS minus and LDF that were 2.4K, one Philly, one uh Colt, both of them 2 year olds. So I probably could have gotten a better deal today than yesterday, but hey, I like the horse. It came from a good stable, Rest Stables. I don't know if you know them or not, but they're pretty good as well.
I've
So
probably seen it around. As I
so yeah,
said, a lot of stables just focus on their own archetype, and since I don't run the left dirt, then I'm not sure.
yeah. So they're a
Yeah, no,
pretty
it
nice
doesn't
stable.
it doesn't look bad actually. It's be interesting to see the reveal. It's the only thing, of course, like
Mm-hmm.
the the sire has an S on the finish, and the mare has an SS plus for finish. So, it's a little bit unstable.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like
and
for this horse as a stayer.
yeah, I have the reason why I bought it is because I have another reason why I bought it is because I have the brother to this horse and Mr. Frisky, another 2 year old. Um, I actually bred one of
Oh,
my
okay.
mares with Furio, so I got an SS minus, and he has had the worst morning lines ever, like a 21x, 19x. Like his morning lines are just crazy high. So I'm thinking this horse is really, really got a lot of stats in the racing stats, but his temper just went to like super shit, and his finish went to like super de duper shit. Like it hit the bottom wicks on both, probably, or one or two. Like it has to have like an A plus
Okay.
somewhere or something like that because the morning line is just reading so off that it's like, it's probably taking one of the downgrades into account really, really bad based on the grade too. And it's just not performing. It's just I tried it in left turf and it came in third in a redemption run and I'm trying everything.
Yeah. Some horses just don't want to run, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Some
I'll,
horses
I'll
you just
just, yeah, sorry. I'll just regarding back to Reg Dory, just to give you 1 point for reference, as it's a stayer, right? It's a left dirt, and then yeah, I'm looking at times, and at one acclaimer race at 11 furlongs, and the time was 2:20. And if you look at Law Y, which is my star horse,
mm-hmm.
which is an S plus lower grade,
Mm-hmm.
it has already run 2:16.9.
Whoa, that's crazy.
That's over 3 seconds faster than this horse when it run that claimer. So you can imagine if you put that horse in the claimer and it would have finished second, 3 seconds behind Huawei.
It would have finished tomorrow.
Yeah, just to put the times in reference with the top horses. I wanted to say
Damn.
the top SS minus horses, but it's not even an SS minus, it's an S plus, right? But
Yeah.
the top the top stayer horses then.
And RD,
So
yeah, RD.
it's quite far off that. But I think it was right of you to try it for one race. Uh, the only thing is that you probably could have found one of these rising star races where it's cheaper than 2,400 Derby if they have only one or two wins or something. Don't they have these 1,800 ones?
Yeah, now winners of two, but this horse is the winner of two.
Oh yeah, it's won the claiming races. Yeah, they
Yeah,
count. Yeah, you're right.
yeah,
You're right. Because I was surprised when I was able to enter my horses into like no winners of two and no winners of three, and I saw like, oh, but it has two wins and it has three wins. But I didn't know that the maiden race didn't count.
yeah. No, the maiden race does not count. It excludes that maiden
Exactly.
race, so you could have two wins and still enter a non-winners of two. You could win a maiden
Exactly.
and
Yeah.
enter a non-winners of one.
There you go. Yeah, I didn't know that, and I've been playing this game for 3 years.
Oh man,
But okay.
so yeah, Flockter won the race six in Gallop run, a four race affair here. Flockter, he's the one of the guys that put up that SS minus that I talked about today in that 2.4K claimer. Got claimed right up immediately. I don't know how many claims it had, but it sure got claimed. Oh,
If I get more time on my hands, I'm gonna try to focus a little bit more on the 2.4 and 5K claimer. Maybe I can pick up something on a different archetype so I can get going with
yeah, man, it's cheap.
so
It's
I don't
cheap.
only have right dirt firm, you know.
Yeah, and it was I think the Philly was from GBG, so it's not even a crazy stable or some random. It's you getting. I don't even know why I didn't place the claim on it. I was just so focused on Gallop run today that I was talking about it and I didn't even press the claim button. So it is what it is. I also didn't win any races, so that that helped not click
You'll
that
get it
button.
next.
Yeah, there's always next season. But
No,
yeah, man.
I'm also looking at Conteo, won the redemption run. It's not bad. Just to have SS minus horses that can sort of half compete is not bad.
Yeah, I mean they don't have. I don't think they have the stars to compete at the top. I don't have the stars right now, but once I start getting the mares and I'm able to actually power creep in the subgrades at least, I feel more comfortable entering these races. But for now, I'm just trying to pick my shots here and there, here and there, here and there. See what happens. Something comes of it, then good. If not, then I just keep moving up with my little mares. I have a few good reports this month. Hopefully, I hit something big, big. But I think I revealed the an SS temper SS minus mare from Navia. Only 3 stars, but I got the report, and I could hit the whole 3 stars on both left and dirt and gain a few stars on firm with the horse that I'm going to, which I won't disclose which it is right now. um, but um, but yeah, I like I like that this is gonna be my first month doing this and breeding SS minus. So hopefully I get something really really nice for sure. Now,
All right, bro. I really got to get to bed. It's been really a pleasure to be on your show, and maybe we can do it again sometime.
yes sir, brother. Thank you for joining, my man. You have a great night and enjoy Norway, brother.
Thank you, bro. See you later.
He's out, man. That was Jolanta Snags. We got a lot of game from Jolanta. A lot of game. For sure. We're gonna leave the Discord there. Boom, boom, boom. What's up with the chat? How we doing on the chat? Yo, cheers for the shout out legends. I love the channel. What up? What up? What up? What up? Big thoroughbreds in the building. The final should be earlier and retirement for three after a few days before the season and before end of the season. Gotcha. Gotcha. DJ Stinky Fish in the building, my boy. Just going over a few things. Just going over a few. It's nothing but a little straightening. We got a few things going on here. Hold on, we got good. Okay. I'm toasted in this race. Okay. This one yielding, fellas. Not what we wanted. But I think this horse can fly. The one that I got in the next one, so hold on to your pants. Hold on to your pants, because I might fly out. Pause. I might fly out crazy. Sheesh. Got maidens popping off still for right dirt, man. Y'all slacking and left dirt. Step it up, guys. Got 9 here. Got yielding. That's crazy. Why didn't it give me fast or something, man? 7, 6. I like my horse, bro. Y'all gonna have to beat me here. Brand new out the package. Out the package. You're gonna have to beat me right there. Pause. I don't even think this is the horse I wanted, y'all. That's crazy. It was this one. I'm tripping. I'm so tripping, bro. Don't tell me it was this one, bro. I picked the wrong. This is a crazy horse. Y'all better pick this up before I do, man. I'm about to pick it up. SS minus with SSS minus. SS minus with SS minus. Only thing is the stars, they messed up. It's a Philly, but you can sure imagine if it has SS minus SS. You could build on that for 800 buckaroos. I thought I had the SS minus in there, bruh. I'm tripping. Only 2 races left, and we out. We going to a few. My stable. I was gonna race this one, bro. That's crazy. I didn't put it in, bro. Ah, of course, of course, of course. Put it in an hour. 60, 20%. 1.8. That's nuts, bruh. Literally bought this for 300 for no reason. 74. Called it. Doesn't like it. Claiming 6. Conteo likes what? 9. 9. was 10. 10 at 2.4. Nah, bruh. Nah, bruh. What's going on in the market? 750. Uh. Yo, Olaf, what up? 325,000. That's crazy. Better than Eden. All in one. Pretty good horse. Who's this? SD Zal? Gramps. The Grampsters. Yo, race 7. Let's go. Race 7, puppy. We live. Race 7, no cap. You see it? Race 7, 4 of them. Again. Hopefully we hit on this next one, man. Jesus. Alright. Looks to be a 2-man race here. Beetlejuice against Siberian X. Who's gonna take it down? It's Snowcap getting out in front. But the entry, the 2A, I'm gonna call them the 2 whatever, 1A and 1B. Right now, 1 is Beetlejuice, Siberian X in the 2nd and 3rd spot with Viva La Revere and Electric Dove pushing up right now for 2nd as they pass the 3 furlong mark, quarter 1 and 24.9. Galantis Nag has to tell me if that's fast or not. Looks like it was a little bit slow. The slow end. Electric Dove takes the lead. Is right now Siberian X 1 and 2. Beetlejuice needs to come back here as they went to half and 49 for Viva La Revere, which is getting attacked on the inside paws by Pay the Milkman and Snowcap. It's Viva La Revere, Siberian X trying to make it tonight a special one as they pass the 6 furlong mark. Here comes Pay the Milkman. Pay the Milkman is looking to pay a visit to Viva La Revere here in the last 200, but Siberian X and Viva Revere are too strong today in the last 100, opening up about 2. Here comes Electric Dove trying to get up for 2nd, but cannot do it as Pay the Milkman holds on for 2nd. Shout out Beetlejuice, man. Siberian X with the dubs. Shout out to you, my friend. He gets in for the low ski. Shout out to Siberian X in the building. Yo, Emerson, what up? ¿Qué es la que hay? I gotta go to the stove, my boy. Need me a drink. I need me a drink. I need me that drink. Who's the best stud you guys are thinking about using this month? Look at these silks, man. Just fire. Who's the best stud? We're gonna retire that horse if it doesn't win today. That's for sure. Retirement for you, my friend. Retirement for sure. If you can't win this one. Should be able to. Should be able to get to a fast start. Should be able to maintain a little bit of speed. Stamina shouldn't be an issue. Should have an S stamina or S and S finish. S finish, S stamina, S plus heart, S plus temper. That's what I'm thinking it has. So if it has that, we should be Gucci. You feel me? Should be straight Gucci. Straight Gucci. Look at this guy. That looks like the horse that won the whatever, whatever. Oh my god. Oh my god. 750 the stallion, but we cannot use him now. Can't use him now. This horse went downhill quickly. Yeah, that's wild. Alright, that's it. We got one more. One more. We got one more. Who's the best sire y'all planning on using this month? I wanna see grade SS minus filters. Let me go to alright, ticket to riches. Okay. Arrow, Sprinter, Arc Investment. Arc Investment probably gonna sell out. Arlo, pretty good. Odd, pretty good. Betting on Mission, pretty good. Blessed on Bold, pretty good. Burn the Barn down, damn. Pretty good, but at 6K. Burn Whiskey, Carlton Cheers, Talk of the Hour. Okay. Diablo Sauce. Dominant Will. A lot of temper there. A lot of temper. 4001 for Endocarium. Eagle Speed. First Florigon. It's a wild name. Golden Pose. Pretty good. Good Money After Bad. That's pretty good. High Noon Hustle. Pretty good. Hopeful Hawk. Low Stars were pretty good. Howard Mountain. Super good. I Blame Myself at $9.99. No Thanks Invader. Pretty good. Not gonna lie. Just in case, 8K. Kaisi. Nope, nope, nope. Language, please. 5K. The Crazy Horse. Loud Lane. Mercury Beer. Mercury Bear. Monarch Way. Nice. No Mope. It's a lot of options. SS plus Temper. Could not get it done. That's crazy. Temper. Right, Rhapsody's pretty good. Shocking Sabotage, Shocking Spirit. So a lot of those shocking horses are here. Sister to the Levy. Souvenir Hero. Woo-wee. Souvenir Hero. Huh? Only 5 minutes away from the last race. I'm trying to see if I can, finesse. If I can finesse. Yeah, miss speed. Oof. a lot of speed, girl. See what I mean? It's the highest speed we could find here. Right dirt, left dirt. That's a stallion. 8K Neblina. I'm trying to clean him. 40K Ivana. 500. Valor Wake. Damn, 40K is crazy. This ain't bad. That ain't bad, bro. That ain't bad at all. Ledger. Paperboy. Bad stars. Sorry. Can't pay that much for the bad stars, homie. Giddy Up has also the historical rankings. LDF Souvenir has that has the outlandish speed. Yeah, I was looking at that one. Pretty good. What was I gonna say? There's no way that Giddy Up can add like a widget to the actual website so you can see stuff while you're on the thing. Cause I know I have Photo Finish Edge and they added the widget where you can see the rain chance odds for, so I get to look at that every time. It would be nice if there was a widget where it could say like Jalanta Snack said, like the record time for that specific uh distance and whatever condition. Pretty fire. It would have to be a browser extension. Yeah, that's what I think I had. I don't know how I got it there or whatever, but it's very strange. I don't know how to take it off, and I don't think I want it off anyways at this point. Um, but yeah. According to Giddy Up, what is the top? Let's see. Let me go to Giddy Up. Right? Why don't I do that? I got you. Hold on. All right, here we go. So where do I go? Breeding. Max age. 4. LD. What is this? Is there a way I could sort by here? By the plus negative? No? Race 8. Got 44 seconds. I wanna know if I can I'm not gonna do it in the temper. There's no way I can do it in the other one. What's this? Is that a phone? What is that? Been wondering what that is the whole day. It's that green stuff, man. Yeah, this one you can know. You could only do this. You cannot see if it's whatever. Race 8. My boy. Last race. We're live from Big Brain Fairground. Shout out to Big Brain for sponsoring these races. You the GOAT. Here we go. Last race of the night, and we're off. I ain't come out like a bullet like I thought I would. Pretty sharp seems to be last now, so but so does everybody else. Thanksgiving after in there, the number 4 from Cybernex taking off now. I'm taking off as well. Going good so far. Let's see what happens here. I should have enough speed to carry through this, but let's see what happens. 6 furlongs only. The 6 is staying on top right now. I'm not making any moves. Everybody's moving at the same time though. Okay, I'm getting some traction here. Well, the 4, Siberian X, gets the upper hand here. And the first step at the 5 furlong, trying to inch away, but 6 is trying to hang on. Everybody else is coming through. Here comes the 3 out of nowhere. Leftover pizza. Leftover pizza. Left everybody in the dust. None of my horses did anything today. This is embarrassing. That's what happens when you do everything last minute. Uh, you can weigh. It's supposed to be a horse. Looks like shit for you. You can, you can weigh the attributes you want. Do you want a sprinter? Use weights on start and speed. But there's no way I could just whoop whoop hit that button and. I don't want to weigh the grade. I want to just go by the maximum, by the plus minus. Error loading breeding listings. Failed to validate breeding listings data. What do you want me to do? Like finish and then. Huh. Oh, Danny boy. Is it a +2 or. Hold on. Can I do only SS minuses or. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. Hmm. How about his range? Art of the Temple. A lot of nice LDS horses is what I'm noticing. Huh. One with that little horsey. I'm out, bro. See you next time. Just pick SS minus. I got you. Put 500. You go SS minus +1. Uganda Giant. I thought about going to Ugandan Giant. What you think about that one? Out of the Temple. Purple, blue, red. Okay. Are these all of them? The fuck? Huh. Grades. Breeding filters. What? SS minus. $129. Ah, Bill Nye, sister to the Levy, Leroy. I haven't seen Leroy. Oh, that's because it's soft. Pause. Ah, this is pretty cool, Giddy Up. You just gotta get the subgrade highlights show outliers in the archetypes. Oh nah, bro. I like the light theme. I like it like this. I'm crazy like that. I don't know why. Maybe I need to change it just to get accustomed to it. But I see what you mean. It's a lot easier to recognize the green ones. So Art of the Temple. What's this win percentage? Okay. Red Rhapsody 21 win percentage. Okay. What else? Ugandan Giant only 6. Okay. Art of the Temple 66. Does it have the price here as well? Sheesh. Art. Oh my God. Houston, we have an issue. We have a problem. Where do I want to go with this? I only got one left, I think. Yeah, I only got one report. Huh. Huh. Try to think. Try to think. Wish I had more. Yeah, but Art of the Temple. That's 6 races. I guess it's not 66% like that. I blame myself. That sounds, yeah. It's gonna be like 16K. Uh, 10K. Pretty good horse. Doesn't go with any of my mares except this one. Power. Is this horse any good or what? Huh? 7 of 20. How mine was pretty good. Good money after bad money. Another absolute horsepower. Reading. AK. Sister to the levy. Oof. Sister to the levy. Oh my god. Are you serious? Are you serious? Should I go here, guy? Hold on. Ah. What are you trying to breed? A sprinter? I'm trying to breed whatever. Before you run over here and search giddy up weights. With weights. What you mean? This one. It's pretty fire. Came in 7th in the Rising Stars. I think this horse has a lot of promise. A lot. Probably need to go with my best mare here. Hmm. Dang. So hard. Pause. Alright. So even. I'm looking at something, chat. Hold on. I'm probably going with this one, chat. 5 start, 5 speed, 5 condition stars. Up giddy at 5 star speed. Where's the weights? What are you talking? Reset all weights. Oh, here we go. 5 start, 5 speed, 5 condition start. What? It's 5? Why not 100? Trying to slow me down, man? What else? It still boosts the stats you want. Races horses to the top. 5 condition stars. Shotgun sabotage. Art of the Temple. Ugandan. Leroy. Leroy. Rhapsody was it's a nice pick. Myself. I like that. I like that reveal. We're good. Now you have sprinter builds in order with good condition stars. Oh. Can look at can an edge score morning line. It'd be nice if you could see what this was. Great scale. Um, I'm trying to find what you said here. Edge score is so the edge score is morning line higher the better. 1.0 equals always the favorite. Ah, ah. How many this guy went? Only two times, so he was the favorite. I don't know if he put him in the stud barn. Ugandan Giant was the favorite. Obliterator. Oh, damn, this is cool, bro. I was thinking about going with Ugandan Giant for sure. I think you just made my decision a little bit clear. I just don't know if I want more finish. Well, I think I do have my stable linked. I don't know. Anyways, it's late, man. I gotta go to the store, man. We gotta link up, giddy up. We have to. It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot. It's a lot for sure. For sure. I'm gonna be using this tonight though. I'm gonna go get something to eat, grab a bite to eat. But yeah, that was it, man. Thank you everybody that joined. Beetlejuice, Siberian X, big winner today as well. Yeah. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the videos, man. Yeah, nah, take your time, bro. Like, we got nothing but time on here. Month, 2 months, 3 months. Don't matter to me. You already built this beautiful website. I appreciate you so much, bro. Thank you for everything you do for the community and for the players, man. It's giddy up in the building. I'm out, y'all. And have a good night. Stay safe, stay dangerous.